It's the start of the new year, and for many people, that means getting on a healthier journey. For some, that may mean cutting out sugar. That's exactly what our next guest did in order to live not only just a healthier lifestyle, but to fight off a potentially life threatening diagnosis. Joining us now from her kitchen in Florida via Zoom is Jane Jones, the author of The No Sugar Baker Cookbook for Healthy Living and No Regrets. Jane, it's so great to have you.
Hey, happy 2026.
Yes, Happy New Year to you as well. And so let's start off talking about your health journey. You had a couple bumps in the road that put you on this trajectory where you're not using sugar anymore.
Oh heavens, it was more than just a couple of bumps in the road. So you know what? Here's what happened. I'm a lawyer by trade. Believe it or not, 5 years ago, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. 5 years ago, the Hubs dragged me to the emergency room where I went kicking and screaming. I thought I had the flu, friends. Instead, I got diagnosed as severely diabetic. So instantly, I cut out sugar out of my life completely. 6 months later, I was insulin free, diabetic medicine free, sugar free, 60 pounds lighter. And the vision that I lost for 3 weeks was back to 2020. I launched a blog to tell you exactly what it's like to live completely sugar free with a zillion other recipes. There's about 250 recipes out there that you can make all from your home kitchen. And then 2 years ago, the unexpected happened. Thought I had the flu again. This time, being a severe diabetic, you got to watch those kidney stones. I had a kidney stone that turned into sepsis shock. So believe it or not, on my 49th year of life, I had two cardiac arrests. CPR saved my precious little life twice. And now we are seriously very, very, very much sugar free and enjoying life every single day because we know what it's like maybe not to have it.
Sure. So a lot of people may think, sugar free means I can't have some of those tasty baked goods, but you're proving otherwise. And so, how did you get onto this path? How did you decide, you know what, I'm going to cut out sugar, but I'm still going to be able to bake some tasty treats? What's the
Well,
trick?
here's the deal. So when I first got sick and decided to start experimenting again in the kitchen, the very first recipe I made, I didn't tell a soul what I was doing. I brought it over to my parents who are snowbirds, and guess what? They actually started to cry. And I'm like, oh dear God, do those chocolate chip cookies taste that bad because there's no sugar? And they're like, no, you know what? Our spirit and our smile and our daughter is finally back. So I talk in terms of before I got sick and after I got sick. So now after I got sick, I'm back baking everything I used to love to bake, and I'm just experimenting. Now I call the kitchen behind me my science lab because it's kind of a science experiment to see what works and what doesn't work. I'd be very careful, especially with even today's recipe. I'd be very careful about making sure that even to make sure that everything was sugar free. I always thought peanut butter was your best friend because I always thought it was high in protein, right? Well, those jar brands are packed full of sugar that are even added sugar. So that I had actually experimented with once. I got super sick. So now I use only peanut based peanut butter. So everything I do is with a very cautious, watchful eye. I read labels like a hawk in a bakery store.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're swapping out some of not just the ingredients of for the sugar, taking out sugar and adding in other things, but we're reading the label, we're making sure that they're
Oh,
sugar-free as well.
yeah. So there's no cooking with absolutely no milk in any of my recipes because milk is full of sugar, right? Make sure my mom used to use always like margarine. For goodness sakes, margarine is full of sugar. So I use the real stuff. I only use butter. So, and I have like an expert now on making sure that there's no raisins, there's no dried fruit and anything I do because that's all sugar. Banana bread, I make a banana bread minus the bananas because bananas are full of sugar. So all these recipes you can find at nosugarbaker.com. Super easy to do. But I have to be very, very careful because we are truly sugar free, but that doesn't mean it doesn't taste great.
Okay, sugar-free doesn't mean taste-free, and so you're gonna show that to us today. You have a
Yes,
recipe that you're sharing with us.
yes, yes, yes. So I know we just got over the holidays. So this little gem right here is the No Sugar Baker. I'm going to put this on the camera. The No Sugar Baker peanut butter cup cookie. Let me tell you, I think it's a great holiday cookie. But also, you know what this would be really great for? Valentine's Day too. So you can kind of prep ahead a little bit because what a great sweet treat you can make for your friends, your little sweethearts or your neighbors, maybe that wants to be sugar free. So what you're gonna do is this. It's kind of like a standard recipe. You know what? You're gonna take a half a cup of butter, like we talked about, and then this is also a half a cup of all natural peanut butter. Okay, so this is exactly what I said 2 seconds ago. So this peanut butter is you can buy it usually in the deli sections of your local grocery store. It's just peanut-based peanut butter. The popular brands, if you can have a little sugar, the popular brands have sugar in them. You go ahead and mix those together along with one egg. Eggs are good, a whole choice. And then I'm going to talk to you about the sweeteners I use. I use all natural sweeteners. So the sweetener that I choose to use is either Allios or erythritol. Now, erythritol is the skin of a grape, believe it or not. And you can find these at all the popular big box stores. They all have them. So this is the granular. So again, it's literally is the skin of a grape. So it's all natural. Some of the other sweeteners are from plants, plant-based, and then this is the brown version of it. So it sort of mimics like brown sugar, brown sweetener, right? So you just go ahead. Now you're gonna mix those together. I'm gonna give you a little pro tip. Add in a lot of vanilla. Vanilla is gonna give you a little boost of that flavor. So go ahead and mix it together. And then you know what? I don't have a mixer here with me today. So you're gonna mix it, add in your flour, add in your baking soda like you normally would do, and a little bit of salt. I tend to go less than the salt because of my health. When you get that dough, you're gonna form it together. You're gonna put it into your mini muffin pan. You're gonna bake it at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then go and find another easy trick. Go and find sugar-free mini peanut butter cups. When they're baked, all you do is punch it right in the middle, and voila, look at that gem. And then when you break it in half, let's see if I can do it, because I normally would go, when you would have the peanut butter cup right in the middle of it too. What a surprise, special treat that you can make. You can indulge and just do it with the normal ingredients you have, just in a different way, in a different manner. I mean, you have a peppermint chocolate chip cookie here. You can see the recipes online. Or look at this. This is a completely sugar-free peppermint white chocolate bark.
Looks delicious. So I love that we're starting off the new year and we can still have cookies even if we're on a healthier trajectory.
You can have two. Make it your New Year's resolution to go completely sugar-free. Let me tell you, I haven't had sugar in now 5 years. I don't even know what it tastes like anymore. But my health has never been better.
That's great to hear, Jane. If folks want to get more recipes or check out some of these
Yeah.
cookies, how can they find the cookbook or some of the recipes?
All you gotta do is go to www.nosugarbaker.com. We're on all the socials out there. You can find us on. We're out there. So nosugarbaker.com. You'll find over 250 free searchable recipes right now. So you can type in key lime pie. You can type in banana bread like we talked about. Type it over. You'll be able to find it. If you can't find it, hit me up on all the socials, and I'll direct you right to exactly what you want to find.
You had me at key lime pie. Jane Jones from her kitchen in Florida joining us via Zoom. She's the author of the No Sugar Baker Cookbook for Healthy Living and No Regrets. We thank you so much, and we're so glad that you're on a healthy path now.
Listen, I love life, and I'm so thankful to be able to share this voice with others. And so look us up, and make the cookies for your friends.